Hey Aquarius, welcome to Awareness Energy Tarot, your love reading for February 2021. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so I put over your cards, everything's been laid out, and we'll get started. So the main theme here of your reading for February, loyal heart, okay? Now you're protected when it comes in February. So what this is trying to tell us here, Aquarius, is that you have to let go of the old and make room for the new. Okay, look at look at your outdated beliefs, your old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Let go of what no longer serves you. With the reminder here. Okay, um, and what we're gonna see later, because it's a little bit tumultuous, you may need to look for a better partner, perhaps. Okay. When it comes to this heart, this card here, the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, is that you're ready for love, Aquarius. You're definitely ready for love. Okay, this is a reminder here. Okay, some of you are healing from a broken heart. Okay, but you're pretty successful at it. Okay, you're healing in the right direction. You're moving in the right direction. Okay. And another card that's going to remind us that you are moving in the right direction, this is confirmation, is this action card here. This is beautiful. Okay? This is reminding us that you are definitely moving in the right direction, but you need to take more aggressive action, is what this spirit is trying to tell us here. Okay? You have to be a little more aggressive, do what needs to be done, kind of like maybe meditate or step outside the box and look at it from a different angle and try to see things that need to be done, because you're definitely heading in the right direction, Aquarius. So keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Now, I do see that you guys are a little bit overwhelmed this month in February. Okay. Because your relationship is very unstable. Some of you guys are separated or going through a separation, such as a divorce, perhaps. Okay, is what I see here. Some of you, your emotions are up and down like a roller coaster. There's a lot of things that need to be done, but you're handling it pretty good, Aquarius. You're doing a good job when it comes to handling those situations. But yeah, you just feel a little bit overwhelmed. And why is this all happening? Because you're putting in a lot of the work, Aquarius. I feel that this is a big burden for you. It's like really heavy. Okay, you're putting in a ton of work. Probably more work than your person. Okay, you're really trying to make this relationship work. It's a big heavy burden, but you're working away at it. It just requires a ton of work, and you're pretty tired. And for some of you, this goes even into your workplace. Some of you guys are picking up a lot of hours trying to forget your situation at home. In the past, there was a lot of bickering. There was a lot of emotional manipulation, a lot of lies, a lot of half-truths, a lot of hidden secrets maybe. Not nurturing at all. It's like a lot of harsh words were said, a lot of cursing, a lot of there's no love. Okay, the past was pretty rough, and for some of you, it's still kind of lingering on. Okay, because Aquarius, how do you feel about your person, especially in the month of February? Well, you think that they're being immature when it comes to love. Okay, they could be either much younger than you, like way younger than you, or they're very immature when it comes to love. Okay, some of you guys feel that they owe you an apology because they were very manipulative. They think that they can manipulate the actual truth, and they think that they can get away with it. Is how you feel about them. But you know better, Aquarius. How does your person feel about you guys? Well, they think, Aquarius, that you're not going to leave the relationship, or that you can't leave the relationship. You're having a hard time leaving the relationship because of your harsh words. You've cursed at them, you've lashed out on them. I don't really see much love happening here, but I see a lot of harsh words, and a lot of perhaps some of you have cut them off or try to cut them off, but you can't leave them at the same time because there's a lot of instability. Because your partner here, they're coming out of a period of kind of like they're no longer in introspection, if that makes any sense. For a while, they were not doing anything. They were just kind of sitting out on the sidelines, probably trying to look at things in a different perspective. Some of you thought that maybe they weren't doing anything, but yeah, they're no longer hiding anymore. It looks like they have something to say. It looks like they're taking action, but they're no longer sitting out on the sidelines. You, on the other hand, Aquarius, you really love this person, or for some of you, it's probably very sexual. Okay, it's like you really, really want this person. You can't let them go. Okay, you really want to make this work, and we see that here, right here. You know, you're putting in a lot of work, but it's a big burden for you guys. But you know what? The universe has your back, Aquarius. Okay, this is a reminder. And let me just put in some quick love notes of what your partner is trying to tell you. Okay, they're telling you, I regret lying to you. They want to say, the timing just wasn't right for us. And they're also saying, I know exactly what I was doing. Now take this how it resonates. I'm reading from your point of view, Aquarius, but feel free to flip flop the energies if you need to. Okay? So, before we look at the advice and some romance cards, let's continue with the reading first. So what kind of action are you going to take, Aquarius, to all of this? How are you going to respond? Well, you think that this is a missed opportunity, Aquarius, because you're like this wounded warrior type feeling. Okay, you are kind of like, you feel very overwhelmed again. I have this feeling of overwhelm, a heavy burden, and to you this is a missed opportunity. Okay, perhaps you know or you feel that this isn't going to work out. It's already unstable. You're wishing for this to work out. You really want this person. You really want to hold on to them. But Aquarius, yeah, they're no longer sitting on the sideline. Perhaps they're walking away, but they don't like being they're somewhat codependent. It's like they need somebody, but they're not gonna do anything about it. Okay, for some of you, they've blocked you from social media, or they don't answer your phone calls or your texts. Okay, but they're not too happy with themselves. They don't feel confident. They are not happy being alone. Okay, but they're not going to do anything about it. Yeah, I have this feeling of stagnant energy. Like they're not talking. Some of you, they're not talking to you. Okay, and let's see. Let's look at some love notes or some romance cards. I'm sorry. So we've got pay attention to the red flags, Aquarius. Calling in your soulmate. We have plenty of soulmates. Each one of us has many soulmates. A lot of us have different soulmates. Okay, just because this is your soulmate, doesn't mean that they have to be with you for the rest of your life. Some soulmates are here for lessons. They're only here for a season, for a few years. Some of them do last forever. Okay? Give your relationship a chance. And it looks like you guys did. It looks like you're putting in a ton of work and you're finding this out, Aquarius. Now, before we get to your advice, I feel that the mutual energy here, the mutual advice, or I'm sorry, the mutual outcome, you guys aren't done. This is still gonna remain. You guys refuse to end it. The thing is that there's a lot of immaturity here, a lot of like a teenage type feeling relationship. You know what I mean? It's not very mature. It's like it's it's in and out. Uh, the love isn't like a king or queen energy. It's like this adolescent or immature feeling. Okay, so the reason I'm bringing you an awareness to your energies for the month of February is because you can change this, Aquarius. Now that you've become aware of the energies when it comes to love for February, you can change the ending. Okay, so as like we were talking about in the beginning of this reading, it's time to let go of what no longer serves you. And it looks like you guys do not want to let this go, but it feels like it's time to let go because Spirit is saying here with these three cards that somebody out there is waiting for you. Somebody new. The universe has your back. Okay, don't forget that. Let's give you a little bit more advice here. Okay, a fiery climax approaching. Believe in the impossible. Aquarius, just because you have to let this go doesn't mean that it's the end all be all. There's new things waiting for you. Adjustments are required. And the adjustment here is what we said earlier in the beginning. Let go of the old, make room for the new. Okay, Aquarius, I feel that the messages that needed to come through have come through. Thank you for tuning in. I hope to subscribe and like and comment, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.